everybody. Another episode of Talk Sports with the Know-It-Alls. It's your boy, the Know-It-All. Here with Big Ralph. A lot of stuff going on. What you got to say about this weekend, Ralph? My thoughts exactly. So we're going to get right into it. We ain't going to mess around this week. It finally happened. I think it's 1 week too late. The Chiefs got their first loss of the season. Sorry, Tasha Mack. You be getting on me. I don't be talking about the Chiefs, but we're going to make sure we talk about them first this week. Chiefs lose their first game 30-21 to the Bills. Hey, it was bound to happen. I kept telling y'all they was playing with fire. Eventually it was going to happen. Josh Allen with the winning touchdown run at the end. Hey, what can you think? But the one thing I'm hating about this, Ralph, is now the media is pubbing up Josh Allen. Now the Bills are Super Bowl favorites. Come on, man. That's why I can't stand y'all. But they beat the champs. Law of averages, they was bound to lose within the next 3 games anyway. So, what's your take on this game, dog?
I knew eventually it was going to happen. They've been playing with fire for like the last 5 weeks, so it was bound to happen. The fact that it happened with the Bills, though, just added more smoke, man. I mean, the media just going to take it and run with it. Now Josh Allen going to be back in the MVP running and all that. Of course. But now he back in the MVP running and they're Super Bowl favorites and all that. Yeah, all season they have been beating people, and they record shows it. But now since you beat Kansas City on national TV, now everybody want to talk about it. But like you said, law averages, they was bound to lose. Like, they have not been playing well in the last 4 or 5 weeks anyway. They literally just been scaping by. So, and they still look. I mean, they still don't look great.
The Bills. I think the Bills beat them. They wholeheartedly beat them.
Yeah, they did.
What I'm saying?
They was in control the whole game.
They played a good game. Josh Allen had a good game.
Amari Cooper siding too.
But like I say, don't act like the Chiefs went in it at the end until Josh Allen made that run. Mm-hmm. So, take it for what it is. They won. Do I still think they Super Bowl contenders? Absolutely not. Because I still think they can't beat Baltimore. Or if they play the Chiefs again, they won't beat the Chiefs.
I don't know. I think that if, let's say hypothetically speaking, they play the Chiefs in the playoffs, you would think that the Chiefs might win now because, I mean, just think about it. At some point in time, you're going to have to beat them. Every time they play them in the playoffs, they pretty much lost.
If they play the Chiefs again, the Chiefs going to smack them.
I don't know. I mean, that same thing when New England was playing for so long, and then eventually somebody had to get over the hill.
They ain't got nothing to cheat with. So
hate her.
Speaking of good games yesterday, my Broncos, all y'all haters, they mollywop Atlanta 38-6. Bo Nix. We ain't even calling you Nix Bo no more. Your name Bo Nix.
You still Nix Bo.
4 touchdowns yesterday. They straight smacked Atlanta. I was very impressed with this game. For all y'all who bet me, pay what you owe. I'm not even going to shout you out. I'm not even going to say your name. And pay what you owe. So, I know you don't even want to talk about that game, Ralph, because it's the Broncos.
I'm going to give a little hint. I got to give Nick Boles credit. He actually is playing solid. They actually got this man in the running for Rookie of the Year now with Jaden Daniels.
I ain't going to give him that.
Like, I don't think you should deserve that. But, I mean, you look at it, I mean, he is playing better than Caleb Williams, and their team playing better too.
You playing better than Caleb Williams.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I had to give them their credit. But Atlanta, man, like, y'all got 2. I wouldn't even say this Denver game was a bad loss. That New Orleans game was a bad loss last week. But this is probably one of y'all reality checks. Kirk Cousins, I don't know what happened to you the last couple of weeks, bro, but get it together because Michael Penny's about to take your job, bro.
I ain't going to say it was a bad loss. I say it was a great loss. You know what I'm saying? It was a great loss. Check the chain, Mitches. Check the chain. It's a Broncos Sunday. Check the chain, Mitches.
Then we got to deal with this, with this stuff.
Hey, you knew it was coming. Hey, look, one game I want to talk about as far as teams getting whooped. Detroit. Great way to bounce back after last week game. Jared Goff, you threw
4 touchdowns.
You looked terrible last week, and you reversed it and came back to let everybody know that it was a fluke. You threw 4 TDs yesterday. Y'all smacked the Jags 52-6. Look here. Doug Peterson, I don't even know how you got a job this morning, fam.
You're going to get fired.
You're going to get fired. Dayball is going to get fired. And another coach we're going to talk about later definitely getting fired. But I don't even know how you got a job right now, Doug Peterson.
Especially your attitude. It's trash.
Exactly.
Terrible. He might get fired before Dayball now. Because he really just didn't care. I'm just fighting for my job. Bruh.
He should have got fired yesterday.
Should have got fired to that second you said that they should be coming up to the media like, you know what, here you go, bro. You got a pink slip. Because that's just stupid. And I don't understand what's going on with Jacksonville. They got a talented team. You got
the coach.
You got a good team. Actually, I just thought about Brian Thomas. Actually, probably one of the better rookies too. When you look at his stats, and it don't make no sense to Trevor Lawrence just been here, and just going back and forth. He like an elevator.
You know who Jacksonville need? Belichick.
Oh please, Belichick ain't going down there.
They need somebody to get them structure, discipline. They need that.
If they had Belichick with that type of offense, with the type of skill set they have on that offense, they would be doing something. And they got not too bad. They got good defensive players too. They schemes and all that is just all over the place.
They need Belichick. But as bad as they are, I can see they owner giving Belichick like, I'm gonna let you do everything.
Yeah, because that's what he wants anyway. He want to be GM and everything.
Right. So I can see that. One of the games we was looking forward to this weekend that really didn't disappoint. It wasn't an explosive game like we thought. And I ain't gonna even say we thought. If you're a real football fan, you knew it wasn't gonna be an explosive game. The Steelers beat the Ravens 18-16. Russell Wilson is steady getting the job done for Pittsburgh. He made Pittsburgh look like a completely different team now than when Justin Fields was playing. Justin Fields, hey, unless Russ get hurt, you'll be looking for another job next year because I don't know, bro. But you Justin Fields fans, keep hope alive. You know, he might get on another team next year, but him and the Steelers, that ship is sailed. What you think, dog?
Justin Fields, thanks for almost blowing the game yesterday, too, with that stupid-ass slide too early. I used a yard too fast, bro. That could have cost y'all. It was real close to costing the game.
Justin Fields?
Yeah. That was real close to costing them the game yesterday. And also, too, Pittsburgh. Come on, man. 6 field goals. Y'all couldn't score not one touchdown yesterday either.
Don't matter.
Y'all still won the game, but I don't even want to talk about Pittsburgh. Baltimore. Come on, man. 1 minute y'all look like Super Bowl favorites. Next minute y'all look like y'all ain't going to make the playoffs. Like, what is going on with y'all, bro? Like, y'all gave Derrick Henry the ball 13 times. He didn't rush the ball. He didn't carry the ball not one time in the fourth quarter. Come on, man. I don't even understand that. Zay Flowers, what's up?
They got to play Pittsburgh again, right?
Yep. But they got to play them in Baltimore next time, though. But still, it don't even matter. And then Pittsburgh pretty much owned y'all. Y'all ain't beat them in a while. Like, come on, man. Shout out to KD. Your team still suck, but I give y'all the credit for now.
I have nothing good to say to KD. I hope your train going emergency 7 times.
Catch fire
today and tomorrow. I ain't gonna say catch fire, but I hope your train going emergency 7 times. I hope your troubleshooting skills. I hope you forget them. I just wish nothing but hate on your train for the next 2 days, my friend. But saying that, after this week, I think our list of top 5 teams in the league has definitely changed. For me, I can't speak for Ralph. I can only speak for myself. After this week, my top 5 teams after this week wins or losses. I got the Packers at number 5 because I'm still impressed by that team. I still think they haven't played their best ball yet, but they finding ways to win. For the Bills, I'll bring them up a notch with them giving the Chiefs their first loss. So I'll put them in the top 5. 3, the Steelers. I'm really impressed by the win over the Ravens. And they steady been playing. I think they like 8-2 now, if I ain't mistaken. So I'm really impressed by them. Number 2, the Eagles. Hey, man, they look rough. They look tough. Their defense look good. Of course, their offense look good. Jalen Hurts and Saquon has a nice chemistry with them, and it's a nice rapport with his receivers and his tight end. They look like a complete squad. And number one, I'm gonna go with the Lions. They just mopping folks, man. They lost Hutchinson, but stuff still hasn't fell off.
The trade,
and then they got the trade. They got another pass rusher. Right now, they looking like the team to beat, but like I say, it's right now. But they're looking real good. They got the Bears in 2 weeks. I can't wait to see that.
You'll beat them by 40.
Those are my top 5 teams. Who you got for your top 5 this week, Ralph?
No specific order. I'm still going with the Lions, Chiefs, Eagles, the Steelers, and I'm gonna put the Bills in there. I'm gonna take the Packers out. I'm gonna put the Bills in there. Bills are like, no matter what we say about them, they still got a good record. They look impressive so far. The Eagles definitely. The Lions are just smacking everybody. Like they putting up. We gonna have to fact check that, like their historical numbers in terms of points, because they are killing people. Like they are beating the teams that they supposed to beat badly. So that's what they're gonna do to the Bears in a couple weeks too. They're gonna beat them badly too. On Thanksgiving.
Shout out Bell fans.
They might put up a 50 piece.
A lot of people turkey gonna get wasted because they gonna be spitting their turkey, throwing their plates away.
See some more broken TVs, boy, like the Cowboy TVs.
Y'all gonna break them TVs and be right back in line Black Friday.
Yep. Later on that night. Yeah, but then them Eagles, like they just clicking on all sorts right now. They look good. Saquon, you say Saquon being Saquon, and A.J. Brown and all of them starting to get better and better. They finally starting to use Dallas Goedert a little bit more too. So, that it's going to be real tough in the NFC, just like it is on the AFC with them top 3 teams for each side. So we'll see how it get down to the end of the year.
Next week is a lot of good games again. I'm really liking the way the NFL has changed their schedule making. They got a lot of division games. Not only division games, but like conference games. And a lot of people playing each other. That's making it real interesting instead of you sitting players at the end of the year. So 4 games that me and Ralph going to go over, talk about, and most likely predict that we're looking for next week. Number 1, 49ers playing the Packers. Even though the 49ers lost to Seattle yesterday on the last second touchdown.
Gino.
They still are a formidable team. They still are physical. Going up against the Packers, who everybody know, probably my second favorite team. They got everything going. And they still haven't played their best ball. I'm looking forward to this game because every now and then the 49ers mollywop the Packers. But I think the Packers are getting healthy. I think the bye week helped. So for me, I'm going to go with the Packers on this game. They're going to be a good game. I can see the Packers winning by about 7 to 8 points. So I'm going to go with the Packers on this. What you got, Ralph?
Well, I think it's going to depend, too, because George Kittle didn't play yesterday. And the 49ers are hit or miss half the time. You never know what Deebo Samuel's you're going to get. You never know what's going to go on with that team. And the Packers sometimes play the same way, but I'm going to go actually with the Packers right now because I want Jordan Love to play well, make my fantasy team look good. So I'm going to go with the Packers. Just keep it simple. I'm going to go straight with the Packers.
Another game, we got 2 teams. One team is a very surprising team. One team is who we thought was going to be the Ravens playing the Chargers. 2 solid teams, 2 great defensive teams. Harbaugh got the Chargers playing over their head. Gonna be real nice. I think it's gonna be a real good physical game. But I'm going with the Ravens in a close matchup. But I think this game is going to be good. This might be the best game of the weekend. This might be the best game. I'm gonna predict this is gonna be the best game of the weekend. So, and I think the Ravens want to come back after this week lost with the Steelers. So I'm looking for Lamar to have a big game going up against young Justin Herbert. And I just think the Ravens got too much going for them right now. So I'm going with the Ravens. What you got, dog?
It's the Harbaugh Bowl.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think the Ravens need this game more than the Chargers do. First and foremost, they definitely need to bounce back from the loss.
Wait. Derrick Henry won't get 120 yards rushing this game either. No, all exclusive.
Probably not, because you know what? The Chargers have the number one defensive league in the league. They got the number one defense. So, but you know, sometimes they don't always work in your favor either, because they can be used against you with your scheme. So, we'll see how they go. This will probably be a good game for the tight ends for Baltimore a little bit.
Both of them.
This would be a good game for them to actually, get some big numbers. The receiving core, we'll see how they go, because they got a good secondary. But if Derrick Henry get off, hey,
he won't.
That game can change real quick.
He won't.
But on the flip side, the Chargers really don't have much offensively. I mean, they run the ball. That's what they do. They run the ball, and they run the ball down your throat as much as they can. So that's one thing they do well. But they don't have no good wide receivers like that. I mean, you got Q Johnston, but they can isolate him. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going with the Ravens.
Next game we're going to talk about is the Kick 'em while they down bowl. Vikings versus the Bears. Bears coming off, which we'll talk about later, the last second loss to the hated Packers. So they're really in the down slump. I would love to see if the Bears fire their coach before this game, but knowing the Bears, they won't. The offense did look better this week, but they still lost. The Vikings are so up and down, but Sam Darnold looking like he gonna be a Pro Bowl quarterback this year. Steady doing his thing. Jordan Jefferson. I see Jordan Jefferson. What am I thinking? Jefferson and Addison. I'm saying both names. Jefferson and Addison, I think they're gonna get the Bears problems. And Aaron Jones always do good against the Bears. So I'm looking for the Vikings to continue the misery for the Bears, continue the misery for you Bear fans. I think it's just going to get worse and worse. And like I said at the beginning of the year, when all this would happen, when it started happening, I told you so. So who you got, Ralph?
I think Justin Jefferson going to do what he always do. Kill the Bears like everybody does. This actually be a good game for TJ Hawkinson. This might be his game where he comes out and actually gets better and actually has probably, I wouldn't be surprised, he had about 70, 80 yards against the Bears receiving.
He gonna show the Bears how they should use Cole Kmet.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And like Aaron Jones has been killing them since he came in the league, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had over 100 yards rushing. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, Minnesota, don't let us down.
Please.
Don't let us down, please.
Last game we're going to talk about before we get to our next segment. I think it's going to be a good game. They're battling for in the division. That division is real tough right now. Arizona playing the Seahawks. Arizona still is doing good. They up and down, but I think both teams are up and down. But you can see the potential in both. I like Kyler Murray. I like Connor. I think he runs real tough. Of course, I like Marvin Harrison Jr., even though he went to Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? But going up against the Seahawks, which I don't like, but they're a solid team, and Geno keeps them in the game. So I want to see what Kenneth Walker is going to do. I want to see what the receiving core of the Seahawks are going to do against that Arizona secondary. So my pick, I'm going to go with Seattle with the upset. Not Seattle. Why did I say Seattle? What is wrong with me? I'm still tired from the Bears game yesterday. Arizona with the upset. I think Arizona was going to pull out the win, and I think Kyler Murray is going to outduel Geno Smith. So what you think, dog?
I'm going with Seattle. I think Seattle, they have one of the best young receiving cores in the league. Geno just plays solid. He don't turn the ball over like that. He just do what he got to do. This actually be a good game for like DK to finally have a big game for once. It's been a while. Kenneth Walker, man. I mean, he might bust out for 100-some yards too. Arizona looks good though too. I've always been a fan of James Conner. That's why I pick him all the time in my fantasy league. But sometimes they get Kyler Murray to do some crazy things. So I think Seattle going to go ahead and beat them. Plus, Seattle coming off a good win against the 49ers. So I think they're going to ride that high horse over them. So I'm going to stick with Geno.
Okay. So there you have it. With our going over the games this week and our picks for next week. So now, what everybody been waiting for, Talking Petty with Ralph and Jimmie. Let's go.
Yes, 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 yes. No, no, no.
We back again, y'all. Talking Petty with Ralph and Jimmie. Hey, Bear fans. I don't even know what to say, man. Bears lose 20-19 on, hey, y'all laughed at me last week with my Broncos losing. Like I said the other week, karma is a field goal kicking bitch, ain't it? You guys lose the same way. Caleb Williams played a good game. The new offensive coordinator showed a little fight in the team. Y'all look like y'all was going to do something. But before I give my take on the game, I'm going to let Ralph have the floor first. Shout out to Eric. Let me say, of course you guys see no Ant, no Eric. You know, they're on the milk carton again. Would you guys check up on my friends and see how they're doing? Eric went to the game. He's been on the show the last couple weeks, every week saying he's going to be at that game. So you know it didn't go well with him. There's been memes going around of Eric, his reaction at the game. We'll show them after this segment. We'll let you guys see it. Anthony, I don't know. My boy hair thinning. He's stressed out over the Bears. Y'all check on my guy. He's really, really doing bad. Check on Ant. But I'm going to let Ralph give his take on the game.
First and foremost, E and Ant, we still haven't seen them. We're still looking for them. We still will put the number up, 1-800-FINDEM1. We are still looking for them. We know Eric went to the game, but we don't know if he came, if he made it home and left. Lake Michigan is right next to the stadium, so he might have actually did a cold plunge.
Meggsfield.
Right, might have went to Meggsfield. We don't know what he did, so we're still looking for both of them. You see,
Northerly Island.
Right. We have not seen neither one of them in a few weeks now, so we're getting kind of a little worried. Just a little bit. Not really. Maybe after about like the 8 more weeks, we might actually care.
Ant got his hair cut Saturday, and last thing I knew, he was walking around the planetarium. So check up on my guy.
Yeah, they delusional and still mad because the Patriots beat them. So you know, I still got bragging rights for a whole year with that one. But you know, like I said, we're still looking for them. If y'all want to help us, you know, just call a number at the bottom of the screen. They will eventually come up. Maybe we'll see. But on the flip side, the Bears' offense did look better. They moved the ball way better. DJ Moore got in the game. He wasn't crying for once. He actually got a lot of catches yesterday. You even seen the Keenan Allen sighting.
Man, Packers just played up to the level
with a couple of. Also, but people forgot too, Jair Alexander didn't play at all in the second half, and he was already hurt. So that's a lot of reasons why Romo, Duze, and all them actually got a lot of their catches that they got because they was missing their number one cornerback. So, and y'all still had the chance to win, and y'all jagged it off. So, with that being said, yeah, Bears, y'all had the chance. Y'all haven't beat the Packers in almost 6 years. That's ridiculous. A team has owned you almost for 6 years. That is crazy. You started with Aaron Rodgers. Well, actually, it started with Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. Now y'all on the third generation with Jordan Love, and it's only his second year starting. Like, come on, man. Like, he's keeping the Packer quarterback tradition up of beating the Bears. It's sad. So, I actually thought y'all was going to actually win this one until the end of the game came in. But you know what? I should have known better. Because what do we always say? What do announcers always do? They always find a way to jinx you right before that. The first thing that the announcer said was, well, they're going for the field goal now, but this could be like last week when the Broncos got the field goal blocked by the Chiefs. We could see it. We could see that happening again. And what ended up happening? And I'm not going to even lie. When I was sitting there watching the game, I actually thought that he made the field goal until I actually saw Green Bay celebrating. I'm like, what happened? And then they showed the replay, and I saw it got blocked. And that was just a chip shot. That was a chip shot for Santos. And Santos is a good kicker. That was just a chip shot that obviously your line ain't hold up as usual. So, I mean, in typical Bear fashion, they lost again dramatically. And, but like I said, if you're looking for E and you're looking for Ant, please help us out. The number's at the bottom of the screen. 1-800-FIND-EM1. And help us out. Me and Jimmie will. We're going to get concerned eventually. Might not be right now. Might not be 4 weeks later. But because the Bears got a tough road going on. They next few games, good luck to them. So we'll see. But, I'll hand it over to Jimmie. I ain't got nothing else to say about them.
Well, I have a whole lot to say. As you can see, the pettiness is back. We've been looping the missed field goal over and over. If you didn't notice, if you didn't think we was going to do it, either you don't know us or you don't watch this show, or even worse, you don't know me. First off, before I get started, shout out to my Von Steuben people. You know who you are, you Bear fans. I said I wasn't going to say y'all name. Psych, Jerry, Amanda, my cousin Charlie, my good buddy Omar, my boy Daniel, my boy Willie, my buddy Tanya, my buddy Sharice, Lisa, her husband Enos. Who else was there? I'm trying to think. Am I missing anybody? Steve Watt. We was all out yesterday watching the game at Oak Brook. And I was being cool because my team didn't play until 3 o'clock, so I was cool. But like all Bear fans, if I miss Carmella, you too, because you're the ultimate Bear fan. And Tang, I forgot about you, Tang, my fault. Shout to my head, not my heart. Once they started messing with me, I couldn't help it. The missed field goal, the funniest thing, dog, that I saw all yesterday. We're watching the game. My buddy Carmella, I love you to death. She told everybody in the restaurant, shh, while they kicked the field goal. What the hell you shushing for? Nobody at the game could see it. You know what I'm saying? And they still missed. It was classic. Them losing was the funniest thing in the world. And yes, I laughed at everybody in there. If you know me, you know I didn't. I let them have it. But for the game itself, the Bears showed a little promise. The new offensive coordinator, they did. Caleb looked a little better. I'm going to give him that credit. But I think it was more of the Packers playing down to the competition and why the game was as close as it was, especially them coming off a bye. I expected them to come in and just blow the doors off. And the Bears are playing desperate right now, but they're on the verge of just losing all just confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all here for it. Just like I've been telling you guys, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. I told you this would happen. Noel, this goes out to you. All you Bear fans at the beginning of the year that have been talking, I said every week. Now you guys are quiet. You didn't even talk yesterday on social media. Come on, man. If you're a fan, you're supposed to talk smack every week. Don't come out talking just when they win. Be there for the losses. When my Broncos lose, I'm head, center, in the front, ready for all the jokes because I talk a lot of shit. So I know it's coming. Unlike you Bear fans, y'all go hide because if they would have won, y'all would have blew my phone up. But you didn't win. You're not going to win anymore this season. Hey, man, just tank the rest of the season. Get a top 5 pick. Flip that again. Get y'all a bunch of draft picks. Get that line together. Don't ruin the rookie quarterback, man. Please don't ruin this guy. Before the season started, you guys was like he had the most weapons that any rookie had and all this crap. Come on, don't jump off the bandwagon yet. But it's typical of you guys. That's why I don't rock with y'all. But the Packers, the game could have been a little bit better for you guys, of course. We had a Christian Watson sighting.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great catch at the end.
Definitely.
A lot of you guys was like, that wasn't no catch. Learn football. Y'all can't see. Go get you some glasses. That was a great catch. Josh Jacobs, you had bits and pieces of good plays here and there. Not Caleb, Jordan Love. Come on, man, you got to cut down on these turnovers, dog. You're a little too careless with the ball. Take what the defense is giving you. You got 3 good receivers. Use them. You got Reed. Craig, shout out to you. I know Reed is your boy. Shout out to you. You got Dobbs, which is my favorite Packer receiver. Then you got Watson. Use all 3 of them. You Bear fans are lucky. I was going to be real petty and be on here with a cheese head the whole show. Ralph saved y'all. I was going to wear a cheese head the whole segment just to throw it in y'all face. But don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be another game y'all going to lose, and I can throw it in your face. For you guys who betted me that the Bears would win 3 more games this year, pay what you owe. That's the word the rest of the season. Just pay what you owe. Just take your whooping good. But like I say, shout out to my Von Steuben people who was at the get together we had yesterday. I had a ball. Glad I hooked up with some of you guys and we just sat and chill. I want to do it again, but hey, it was good to see you guys. It was double good to see the look on y'all face when they lost. I ain't gonna even trip. That was the most funniest thing I had happen this weekend. It was such joy for me to see that. Side note, that was the reason I picked this game to hang out, because I wanted them to lose and I wanted to see the look on you guys' face. I'm petty like that. I don't know why y'all didn't know that. But I hate to just say it, but real talk, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about the Bears game this week. Next week they got the Vikings. I'm expecting them to lose again.
What the hell?
I'm taking any bets. You want to bet? Holler at me. You know where I'm at. Hey Jarvis, thank you. Your money is going real good to me. It's helping keeping my car filled. So thank you for your contribution. And thanks for your contribution again. Hey everybody, Ant betted on the Packers and the Falcons yesterday. So when y'all find Ant, tell him pay what he owe. You know what I'm saying? Now he done went missing. Again. So that's our segment, Talking Petty with Ralph and Jimmie. We're here for your pain. For you guys who not Bear fans, we're here for your entertainment. But mostly we're here for the Bear fans' pain. We're here for it. We love it. Nothing's more better than seeing a Bear fan suffer, because you guys are such front runners. So, I love it. I love to see you guys' pain. I know it's the Christmas season, but I'm the Grinch. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So before we leave, thanks to Jada, Trip. We're going to have Trip on one of these shows a couple weeks, man. We're going to put him right in the middle. Don't trip. Y'all going to know it's him because he's a model bodybuilder. So don't trip. We're gonna have him on the show. He's going to talk with us one week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to... Air going to be back in a couple weeks, hopefully. Ant should be back in a couple weeks, hopefully. We might not see them again until football season is over with. Mm-hmm. So you might not get a rant with Ant until the season over. Know it all exclusive. When Ant and Ralph finally get from under the milk carton, me and Ralph is going to take the week off, and we're going to let Ant and Eric just do a whole show so they can get everything off their chest. So that show might be 2 hours long. So
it might not happen till the summer.
We might have a therapist on here too, because of they going through a lot. So for Ralph, for me, for Mike behind the camera, hey, thank y'all for checking in with us again. Hey y'all, go check out Nikki Nick, Beat Sneaks and Eat. She did did she do like a Friendsgiving this weekend or something? She did something, man. She cooked some pigeons. She cooked a couple squirrels. She jerked them.
Raccoons.
She jerked them. It went off real good. So check out. She gonna be doing turkeys for Thanksgiving. Check out, man. She might fry one of y'all some turkeys or something, because I know a lot of you Bear fans can't cook. So holla at Nikki. But like I say, once again, thank y'all for watching us. Thank y'all for supporting us. Hit that like, subscribe on the channel, and comment. Let us know what you think. And Bear fans, keep hope alive. You know what I like about Bear fans? You see Malcolm X, right? Mm-hmm. Remember the scene in Malcolm X when Malcolm was standing in front of the church and the people came out of church? And he was like, I'm so surprised because they thought Jesus was going to be outside. That is you Bear fans. Because y'all always think the Bears is going to do this and do this. And then when they don't, y'all surprised. You know what I'm saying? So get it together, man. Hey, Morgan, shout out, dog. You know I'm going to mess with you. I know you hurting. I know you hurting. Who else Bear fans we know? I'm shouting out everybody this week. I don't even care. Because it was Packer week.
Roberson. I forgot all about you, brother.
I know you messing up sheets
Man.
at work and everything. I know you giving everybody motor runs.
Everybody getting midnight messing with you, brother.
I know you giving out bogus motor runs.
Oh, you tired of all
I know you got everybody on the AM on the midnight, everybody on the midnight on the AM.
No, everybody pissed messing with you this week, boy. Well, for the last couple weeks.
But we got my fault. Before we go, I think the Raiders play the Broncos next week. Rios, hey man, I'll clap for you since you can't clap, brother. We coming at y'all next week, bro. So
Oh my God.
on that note, thank y'all for tuning in. On behalf of Ralph, this your boy the Know It All. We'll holler at y'all next week. Later.